The following video is meant for adult audiences. It is not meant for children. It is meant for adult fans of toys, as well as vintage memorabilia. Hey y'all! A few days ago I saw that the German retailer My Toys had listings for new Barbie dolls. Mattel seems to have reintroduced a line they used to have back in the 80s and 90s called My First Barbie. And I was curious and I wanted to check it out and see what the big fuzz is. I think it's always exciting to have new Barbie products that are different than the usual Barbie dolls. When it comes to the form factor, when it comes to the sculpts they're using for the bodies and faces. And I know that Just Play has those My Life size Barbies, but I don't really count those. Those are not officially produced by Mattel, so to me they're not canon. I think a Barbie product has to be put out by Mattel, specifically Barbie dolls, or it's not really in the realm that would interest us collectors. Now this doll retails for €24.99. Now I bought this doll myself. I think I need to be putting a disclaimer up because you're going to be thinking that I have been kind of like bought to do this review, but that's not the case. I wanted to check out this doll and I wanted to share it with you all. So I'm going to be unboxing this doll and I'm going to be giving you my honest opinion. Ooh, okay. After having opened the package, I'm already quite excited to see her because she's much bigger than I had actually anticipated. Now I had seen the promo pictures of her, so I knew that she is going to be larger in size than the standard Barbie doll. She even came in this plastic wrap, because it seems like that there's no display window here. You can just immediately touch the doll. Probably because she has this new soft touch body, so they probably wanted kids to be able to grab the doll and see that she's actually softer than the usual Barbie doll. But touching her, no, she's actually plastic. It's rubbery feeling plastic, like the vinyl that they used on the classic Band & Snap knees. So the soft touch body isn't actually soft in the sense that I thought it would be kind of like squishy, kind of like toys that are like Beanie Babies but with like a pleatherish coating. No, while I do not have a My First Barbie, I have a My First Cindy doll. So there she is. This is a My First Cindy from the 90s. And the concept of My First or easy to dress dolls from the 80s and 90s until the very early 2000s, before they kind of discontinued to release those dolls, was that these are aimed at younger kids who are like 3 years old. So therefore, for this doll to be aimed at those younger children, the shoes and socks that you can see here, these are actually molded onto the doll, so kids won't be able to lose these. Same with the earrings that Cindy is wearing. Now her legs are not the classic vinyl rubbery Band & Snap legs, because those are very hard to get close onto the doll. It makes it very tough to dress the doll in pants specifically. So for these dolls to be aimed at younger children, they used more hollow plasticky legs instead. So this one would be, like the name says, easier to dress. Because it was also aimed at younger children, I think they kind of made the doll look more modest. So underneath the dress, she's actually wearing a painted on. It's kind of like a one-piece bathing bodysuit in white. So yeah, this is My First Cindy, but with My First Barbies or easy to dress Barbies from that time, all of these things are the same there. And even the dress is completely velcroed in the back, so you don't have to like put it onto her in a way that would be kind of like hard for 3-year-old children. So now that we have a first look at the way that the doll looks, I'm going to be switching the camera around, so I'm going to be shooting some high definition footage for you to enjoy of all of the details as well as all of the accessories that the doll comes with. So stay tuned. So let's start off by showing a whole view of the doll, and like I had said, you can see that there's no clear plastic window in the front. Now the accessories are actually kept in place with some clear plastic, but this whole box is mostly cardboard, so thumbs up Mattel. This is actually something that I really like about this. You can see a very cute illustration of the doll holding a pink cat on the side of the box, and it says "My First Barbie." Now this little purple heart there advertises the easy to dress feature that the doll has. On top of the box there is a place that you can write down the name of the child that you would like to gift this doll to. There's also a star here that advertises the soft touch body feature of the doll. And you can see that she comes with 1, 2, 3 and 4 pieces of accessories. The side of the box has a bigger illustration of Barbie holding the pink cat. Oh, this is super cute. Now you can see that the other side of the box has an illustration of all the 4 dolls that make up this core wave of My First Barbies. And the back of the box again advertises all of the features, like you can dress the doll, you can style the doll, you can pose the doll, you can play with the dolls. These are the dolls. Now there's the difference between a standard 11.5-inch Barbie doll and the 13.5-inch My First Barbie. And this is the code for those who are interested and want to get the doll. And the top has this little cardboard handle, so you can kind of like carry the doll around with you. So she's not just easy to dress, it seems like she's super easy to get out too, which is really appreciated because I always dread taking out dolls. I know there's a lot of praise heaped upon MGA for their deluxe beautiful packaging, but I think there's nothing worse than having to take out a Rainbow High or LOL-OMG doll. As much as I love them, as you can see here, taking them out is the bane of my existence. So this was super easy, no fuss. That's something very impressive. Now let's take a closer look at the doll. She's got quite a pretty screening, I must say. I think she's very beautiful looking, and her screening is quite immaculate in the sense that she doesn't suffer the same fate that her 11.5-inch counterpart has, and that's that excessive amount of pixelation that she's got going on. She's got saran hair. Now it feels super gluey and sticky. I don't know if this is product or what it is, but I think I need to rinse her hair out with some tap water. Now her head only swivels from left to right. It doesn't pivot. And now let's examine her articulation. She's got full rotation at the shoulders. Her elbows have a click joint. And they do feel rubbery. So it reminds me of the 80s articulation that we had going on with jam dolls, for example. And her knees. Oh my fucking god. Sorry for swearing, but would you believe this? Bend and snap knees on a modern milli-era Barbie? Mind blown. Mind blown. Now the back of the head, of course, has a marking that says 2022 Mattel, because it's a brand new mold that was created exclusively for this line. She's got full rotation at her hips, and I believe that's all the articulation that she has. But it's enough for me. The dress that she's wearing is just a dress that we have come to expect from this era of Barbie dolls. But for my first Barbie, it's cute. It's nothing earth-shattering, but I do not expect more. Now let's take off the dress to examine the doll without it. Now, funny enough, easy to dress. Is she really all that easy to dress? Because of the rubbery soft touch body. So she has a piece of cardboard paper wrapped around her. Let's take this off. It is soft to the touch, it is rubbery. She's got molded on underwear, panties and a bra. And overall, the rubber kind of feels like the rubber that was used on the Dance and Flex Barbies from the early 2000s. But with points of articulation, so she's not one piece like those dolls were. And yeah, I think she's got quite a bit of posability. So I think she's a great doll, isn't she? Now let's take a look at all of the accessories. She comes with this cute brush that has a bow molded on, as well as this heart-shaped jewelry piece. She has these cute pumps, kind of like Mary Jane's, with a heart in the front. Let's put them on Barbie. She's very cute. She also comes with this kitty purse. As well as this headband. The headband does have holes on each side, so you have kind of like the ability to actually secure this headband into place. Yep, all in all, that's actually it. There's not much more to this doll. And I don't necessarily think that there needs to be more to this doll. Because at the end of the day, she's meant for a target audience that I'm sure is going to appreciate her the way that she is. And of course, last but not least, I did not want to leave you without showing you a bit of a comparison in height between a standard Barbie doll as well as the My First Barbie doll. This is basically it. I don't think there's much more to this doll that I can say or show to you. So let's move on to my personal thoughts. I for one actually expected something wholly different than what I got. What I got is more or less a standard fashion doll that's taller in size, but she has some features that I, as a vintage and retro collector, am really appreciative of. One of them is of course the fact that she does come with rubbery band and snap knees, and that she does have the elbow snap. These are features that are more common in dolls that you would find in the 80s. I think this My First Barbie doll is super cute, and I can actually see myself buying more of them, which I did not anticipate at all. I think the target audience is going to be loving those. I think the Brooklyn My First Barbie doll is the cutest Brooklyn we've ever gotten so far. Her face up is so much cuter than the face up of the Playland Brooklyn dolls. The other products in this line all seem very cohesive, and I think that Mattel might have a hit on their hands with this line of Barbie products they're putting out. Now, one thing that would be an upgrade would of course be maybe a pack that would make her head not just swivel but also look around. But I believe that part of the reason they did not include this feature on this doll is because that is prone to breaking, especially when younger children are playing with dolls. So that's probably why we've got a solid pack inside instead of one that might eventually break. If you were to shop for a last minute Christmas gift for a child to get a present, I think My First Barbie is a doll that I would definitely recommend for you to get. What do you think of My First Barbie? If you enjoyed this unboxing and review, please leave a like. If you thought this unboxing was trash, you can leave a dislike. Comment down below and let me know what you think of My First Barbie. And if you like more doll content, subscribe. And I might see you in my next video. Bye for now.